He spent $7,000 on ads in one day, booked 6 appointments, and had absolutely no idea if his salesperson even showed up to work. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mark Dhamma. I'm the founder of Miller Month, and I've spent 17 plus years coaching and consulting entrepreneurs, including Sam Ovens, Ty Lopez, and dozens of 7-figure business owners scaling to 8 figures. I've personally made my first online sale in 2006 and have made millions in my own business ventures. However, I'm most proud of helping entrepreneurs from over 40 different countries break through their revenue ceilings and scale their businesses. And I can tell you this WhatsApp problem you're about to find out about, I see in almost every 7-figure business I work with. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact moment this entrepreneur realized his entire sales operation was a black box, and the 3 systems I gave him to fix it under a week, which you can also implement in your business. Let me show you what happened. First, quick note, this is a real coaching session with a 7-figure business owner to protect his privacy. I've blurred his face and changed his voice. But the conversation, 100% real. No scripts, no actors, just a raw coaching call. So I'm on this call with this entrepreneur, let's call him Alex. He's been running a 7-figure business on track for 8. And he just spent $7,000 on Facebook ads in one day to a new market. He booked 6 appointments with his top salesperson. So I asked him a simple question. Great, how did the appointments go? His answer shocked me.
I don't even know if he went there or not. Let me just check. I can't see any sales in the channel, so either he didn't go or he went there and didn't get a single sale.
What?
What do you mean you don't know if he went or not?
The current system is when he gets a sale, he puts it in this WhatsApp group and I can see every time a sale goes in.
Okay, so this is a 7-figure business on track for 8, and he's tracking his most critical sales data in a group chat. This means he had 0 visibility. This is a massive bottleneck to get into 8 figures, and it's actually the moment where most 7-figure businesses break. You see, they're successful, but they're built on gut, adrenaline, pure hustle, not data and systems. And this is the messy middle that leads to burnout. So I gave him 3 lessons to fix it. All right, lesson 1, stop managing people and start managing a scorecard. Our entrepreneur was trying to manage his salespeople. I told him to manage the system. When he said, I'll just ask him what happened, I asked him how his 8-figure competitors were doing it. Were they just messaging in WhatsApp, asking the salespeople what happened?
How do you think your competitors, the ones that, the number one, how do you think they're running this?
They have 10 times the amount of canvassers. They have them on full-time salaries. And they've got invested in these branded vehicles, and they drive to areas and do door knocking, same as us.
How do you think their sales reporting is? What do you think they do sales reporting wise?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I would be extremely surprised if there's no reporting of attended, not attended, obviously closed, and or didn't close, and no notes to why they didn't close. I'd be very surprised if it was on WhatsApp as well.
The answer is a scorecard, not a conversation. You need a simple daily dashboard with non-negotiable numbers. Appointments set, appointments attended, deals done, signed, close rate. The salesperson doesn't just report wins in a chat, they fill in the data, because this data tells a story. This moves you from just being a manager trying to figure out what happened to a coach. And here's lesson 2. Your why must inform your how. You see, in the same call, this entrepreneur got a 1-star review for his company. His manager, we call her Jo, she gave him a summary of what she thought happened. But because there was no standard operating procedure, no SOP, she didn't know how to access the call recordings where there was an issue with the customer service that got the 1-star review. She didn't know how to access the call recordings, so she couldn't investigate the root cause.
Right, but then you're also saying that, and I agree, I would expect a manager to do that, to listen to call recordings, see what's going on. But it sounds like you're telling me that may not even know how to access call recordings.
She might not. I have no idea. How can I expect to do it if there's no process and she's not trained in accessing the software and she's not tech savvy? How can she audit people?
How can she effectively manage If he doesn't have that, how can they
Yeah.
effectively manage if there's no training on it and they don't know how to access the call recordings, which is what they're supposed to be managing?
Your team can't win if they don't know the playbook. You must have a simple written process for the 5 to 10 most critical functions in your business. This is not micromanagement, it's giving your team the how so they can execute your why. Lesson 3, the CEO's intent. And this is arguably the most important lesson. You see, when I told our entrepreneur to create an SOP for bad reviews, I gave him this final instruction. At the top of the document, you must write your CEO's intent.
What you just came up with in the end is you realize the core problem. The core problem was not enough subcontractors. And you can remember I mentioned something called CEO's intent.
Yes.
Like why are we doing this Google Doc thing over one star review? Well, my intent as a CEO is that we isolate the core problem and fix that so we don't get any more of it.
Yeah.
The intent is to isolate the core problem and fix it so we never get this problem again. We never get this negative 1-star review again. When you give your team the intent behind the task and why you're asking them to do this, you empower them to think like you. They stop just following a checklist and start solving the real business problem. Trying to take a 7-figure business to 8 figures on a WhatsApp chat will likely lead to burnout and declining revenue. I actually know companies that did do that before and it was absolute chaos. However, running it on a simple scorecard and a few critical SOPs is the path to predictable, calm scaling. If you're an entrepreneur who's tired of managing chaos and you're ready to install a real operating system to scale to $1 million a month, I've got 2 options for you. 1, use a link in the comments to book a free strategy call with me and my team where we'll take a look at your business and help you uncover the path to 8 figures. Or get a free access to the 8-figure scaling playbook for 7-figure entrepreneurs, the 1 million a month 3D scaling system. This is a Google Doc that shows step by step how we help you to grow toward $1 million a month in your 7-figure business. Just click the link and request access to the Google Doc or book a call with me and my team. We'd love to speak to you. If you like this video, comment below to let me know and I'll keep creating more. Also, if you have any questions, comment below and I will get back to you. This is Mark Dhamma, the Miller Month Mentor.